What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Campus Fashion Podcast, where we discuss everything fashion and everything lifestyle in relation to campus lifestyle and students in general. My name is Steven Karaoke, and I will be your host. I'm joined with Alan Kanyi, who is a fashion enthusiast, an artist, and also a student. He'll be helping me discuss today's topic in today's episode. Today's episode is about the role of social media in fashion choices. Alan, what do you think about the role of social media in influencing fashion in campus students?
I think social media has a really big influence on fashion and on people in general. So most of us get our fashion ideas from social media. You know, no lie. We see
Yeah.
something from somewhere and then tunaingia into it immediately.
And which platform do you think shapes fashion trends the most? Because personally, I think most people, when they want to get their inspos, they take their inspos either from Instagram or TikTok. But Instagram, I think, mostly majors on aesthetics. So which side are you leaning on? TikTok, Instagram?
Fashion-wise, I'd say Instagram. Of course, Instagram has a major audience fashion.
Yeah.
I don't know if Pinterest ni social media.
Yeah, Pinterest is also social media.
Pinterest iko na so many ideas. So many of us get our ideas from Pinterest pia.
And I don't really know why people don't. Pinterest is not known to so many people. Kwanza sana sana among campus students, I don't think
Eh,
many people have been like engaged in Pinterest. Mostly people get their inspos from Instagram ama TikTok, like especially when it comes to campus sana sana students mostly nimeona wana major sana sana na hizo social media platforms mbili. Tell us more about Pinterest. Hadi mimi hapo I'm not
Pinterest-
really vast
Pinterest,
for that platform.
Pinterest naweza sema tu ni ideas.
Ideas.
Pinterest is full of ideas. No matter the industry you're in, you can get so many ideas from Pinterest.
And is it a platform that is used by campus people mostly? Like, what's the gender or age bracket that people mostly use it?
I wouldn't say Pinterest is more of social media to campus students. It's more of, like I've said, somewhere where you go to get ideas for different things. If you want a certain kind of wall art in your home,
Yeah.
you go to Pinterest. You don't go to Gramfast. And people don't like send messages, comment on stuff as much on Pinterest as compared to Instagram.
Also, sana sana, when it comes to fashion and campus, sana sana, I've noticed many people, many students per se, are pressured into changing the style, going with what is trending at the moment, right? Do you think one can be pressured into changing their style if you normally dress like this? Or I change dressing code yako ndo like you fit in? Do you think social media influences how people dress, and do you think maybe someone might be influenced or peer pressured into changing their style or how they dress just because of what they see online?
Yeah, social media, I mean, influences everything,
Yeah.
not just even fashion. The newest trend is always what people would prefer going for.
Yeah.
In my opinion, though, I think people have different, styles, and sticking to one style is, I don't know, having your own kind of, way of dressing is cool. But also, trends is also a cool thing. People connect through trends. Sorry, different ways. Maybe a certain type of cloth or a certain type of shoe imetokea. So kila mtu anaivana, mna connect in one way or another. Like new wote mko nayo, like okay, pia uko nayo, pia uko
I
nayo.
really think personally social media influence people into changing their style, because normally the social influencers that you meet unapata mtu when they came into the limelight, into the social media limelight, when they gained their fame, they were dressing not so not so good, not so modern. But once they've come into the limelight and they're now seeing what people are doing up hivi socials, kwa Instagram, kwa TikTok, you find that their style is changing, their style is upgrading. As time goes, vitu zina change, they change their style. Sindo, ama,
Ni kweli.
right?
I mean, many factors come into play, of course, but ni ukweli sana that social media ina determine how people live their life this way these days. Like everything is just determined by social media. So depending on how you look at it, it's a good thing and a bad thing.
Okay, true. Now, which app specifically would you say it may influence sana of all the three of TikTok, between TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest? Which app will you say mostly influences how people dress, how campus students dress? Because maybe I think I'd say Instagram, because that is where most of the students really are. TikTok, I don't know if many people work on TikTok sahi, because many people still have that mentality.
TikTok.
Nani ako TikTok?
Yeah.
TikTok iko na ni only these people, TikTok ni only these people. So I think I'd say Instagram, unaweza semaje?
Gram kwanza kila mtu yuko.
Yeah.
To begin with.
True.
Gram kila mtu yuko. But TikTok pia iko na traction kubwa sana. It's no lie, depending on what kind of person you are. Some people are on TikTok, they don't have accounts, but they just scroll through TikTok.
Yeah, hawana
Kuangalia
accounts
tu.
wao ni watch too. Do you think nini social media influences creativity? Do you think social media ina push someone to activate their creative side?
I think social media inapeanga mtu exposure, and the more you know or the more you see, even your mind opens up. Like you have a certain way of maybe there's a way you'd like to customize your fit.
Yeah.
And then you see it on Instagram, you're like, oh, okay, so we can do this.
True. I also think like social media pushes someone's potential when it comes to realizing opening up their style when it comes to fashion. Juu unapata maybe vile tu umesema exposure, someone isn't exposed. Ndo sasa unapata you're scrolling through Instagram and then you're like, oh, I can also style like this, I can also dress like him. Hiyo exposure pia enyewe ikikupea ni muhimu sana, sindo?
Bana.
Yeah. Now, what is the biggest positive impact you think social media has had ama continues to have when it comes to how they influence, those specific apps influence fashion on campus students?
I'd say when nimesema exposure is one big impact. I'd also say connection. I don't know if you've realized kwanza Gram, kuna watu wengi sana wanatengeneza their own fashion line squeeze.
Yeah, fashion, by the way.
Like no matter what country you're from, unaanza kutengeneza fashion line yako. Vitu kama hizo is because of exposure. We now have the tools and we now know what it means ama what it takes for you to have your own fashion line ama your own kind of creative style. So exposure, I'd say exposure is the biggest impact.
Talking about people introducing or coming up with their fashion lines, you're a student and uko na your own brand, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about it. What inspired it? Kama unapata we ni student, you're coming up with your own brand. What inspired it? Take us through the creative process.
Okay.
How did you discover that I can start a brand and inaweza shika? Talk to us about it.
Mostly the brand is La Crue. It came from my artistic side of, not even my fashion side of my personality.
Yeah.
So from the brand I'm trying to, build as an artist, it involves different things. It's not just about fashion. It's not just about music. It's also about why La Crue, why the name. La Crue, as the name suggests, is just about, your own people, your crew. Think about it kama Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Jack Sparrow, right? Akona crew ya walikuwa na ama these captains ama pirates ama wakona their own crew.
Yeah.
So it's all about working together. My idea ama our ideas La Crue was bringing different people you don't even have to be a creative. Different people in our generation, especially in society, to bring all these people together to work towards a certain goal. Just like a ship has a destination, na kuna wenye wana row the boats, kuna the captain anapeana leads, kuna mwenye anafanya hivi, kuna wenye anapika nini. So bringing all these people and trying to create a platform yenye they can all contribute towards a certain goal, depending on the goals. For La Crew, there are different things we'd like to achieve. It depends on really principles. We're really big on Kenyan brands. Like even working with the people we work with, ni Kenyan brands. Trying to, we don't have a Gucci in Kenya. We don't have Louis Vuitton in Kenya.
Yeah.
Tuko na hizi ndogo ndogo zenye tunasikianga za wase. So getting a Kenyan, an African brand to that world view, like everyone actually recognizes it.
An international status.
Exactly, yeah. So bringing all these people together to try and achieve that thing, they're different with the brands imetokea. But yeah, that's what I'd say about La Crew, hiyo ndo form yetu.
And majoring on social media, how have you been able to use social media, TikTok, Instagram, to be able to push your brand? Because personally, I see a lot of guys who have their own brands, like coming up with their own content, pushing their own content, originality. I believe that is one of the things that La Crew is all about.
Yeah.
So how have you been able to use social media for your benefit to be able to push your brand?
We haven't really completely figured out social media for us, but the ways we've used it is just exposure. Whatever you have as La Crew, you just put it on socials and are trying to get it to as many people as possible, trying to spread the message, trying to get more people into La Crew, recruiting more people into the crew. And that's how social media has worked for us, content-wise, trying to figure out how to uniquely design our content and our materials. And by materials, I mean like our products. So yeah, social media has been a big help sana. Juu kila mtu ako social media.
True, by the way. We've talked about the positive impacts. What do you think are the negative impacts that you've noticed
of social media
when it comes to social media, fashion. And campus students?
Nasema nini? Negative, I'd say one, trends. Trends is a two-way street. Following trends.
Yeah, there's also a bad side to it. As much as kuna the things that inasaidia, kuna bado the bad side of it.
Was it your trends? People don't have maybe consistency. We all hope on the next big thing.
Yeah.
People don't stick on one thing and then we're like, okay, let me just die with this. Kuna influences, unaambiwa ukivaa hivi, uko hivi, ukivaa hivi, uko hivi.
People categorize you, people judge you based on how you dress and how you look. That's true, by the way. Hiyo ni ukweli. Unapata unatembea hivi, you don't even talk to no one. You don't even mind everyone's business, but unapata ushajijengea jina kwa watu.
Yeah.
People already judge you by how you look ama how you dress, alafu wanajiambia huyu kijana anakuanga hivi just because anavaanga hivi na hivi. But I think sana that affects girls na women.
More than boys.
Yeah, more than guys, because you dress maybe na nguo fupi and then you're labeled as something. You dress like this, you're labeled. People really, I don't think society is ever satisfied.
You're wezi. You can never really satisfy everyone.
Wezi satisfy society. Sana madem, I think they're really affected because you wear too concealing clothes, hiyo ni shida. Ukivaa nguo zenye zimejificha, zenye they can be classified as modest, it's also a problem to people. Watu wanatakanga nini?
Sijui. Ndio maana ni important sana kufind kenye wewe kwanza uko comfortable nayo and then just going with that no matter what people say.
As much as kuna something else, as much as kuna looking at what you see is trending and then you follow the trend so that you can keep up with time. What do you think? How do you think you can update and go with the trends without losing your own self or style? Like you're keeping up to date, but you're not losing yourself. Like when it comes to fashion, unezaje keep to yourself without while following the trends bila kujipoteza wewe mwenyewe.
I think kuna evolution na kuna completely changing.
Yeah.
Like evolving is maintaining your core traits while adding a few things, changing here and there. So I think people should look at it in a way of as a way of evolving, not completely changing everything. And now you're just a new guy. Ukuwa mwenye ulikuwa last month because a new trend imekama up.
But personally, I think having been in campus, kwanza I've been in 2 schools and na both of them have been in Nairobi. I've seen really people really losing themselves and people losing their sense of style just because of wanting to fit in. Like unajua kuna ile unaweza sema I'm only doing this style maybe for today, for tomorrow, ama once in a while. And then you go back to your own casual style, nini. But there's people who like really get lost. Unajipata, you wanted to try it once, and then it like changes you. It becomes your whole thing now. Lakini si mbaya pia.
Ni two sides of the same coin. Si mbaya na si nzuri kabisa.
What advice do you think you'd give to students who feel pressured to follow the fashion trends? Vitu zenye zinakuja zikienda. What would you tell them? Unaweza waambia nini?
I'd say find your place first. Tafuta kwanza fashion, as much as fashion najua tu ongelea freeze and shine nini.
Yeah.
I think comfort is a big part of fashion.
True.
Like I wouldn't be comfortable walking around with clothes I'm not comfortable wearing. Like labda imenifinya sana, maybe nimevaa jacket kubwa so I'm just sweating, lakini juu jacket ni noma, siitoi.
Uitoi.
So one, I think you have to be comfortable, and then just look at yourself, angalia ni nini inakaa poa na wewe, and then just stick with it. If you're going to change here and there, unaongeza tu kitu ndogo ndogo.
Umetaja baggy clothing, nikakumbuka I think my first time seeing like someone dressed in a baggy outfit and I saw it inakaa vizuri was on Instagram. I was scrolling on IG, and then I came across some certain influencers, simbuki anaitwa aje, and then he was in a baggy t-shirt, baggy trouser, like the whole fit was baggy. Umetaja hivyo comfortable, nikakumbuka, what do you think about baggy fashion? But because many people wanasema ati baggy type of style iko outdated, ni ya kitambo, it's people from the 90s who dress like in baggy clothes. Unza wambia aje? Because mimi nimejaribu kuwaongelesha. You're trying to tell them that this is what is going on right now, and wanakataa kabisa. Like if someone is a skinny guy, like someone who's used to dressed in skinny jeans, amekwama hapo. Unaweza wambia nini? What do you think about baggy fashion?
I think it's cool. Hata mimi naongana so many baggy clothes. Na again, it's all about comfort. If you're comfortable with baggy clothes, unavaa tu baggy clothes.
Yeah, whatever works for you.
Whatever works for you. Hiyo judging mingi ndo huwa inafanya mtu anaanza hadi kuchange, una feel the pressure. So what's important is, are you comfortable with the way you look? Are you comfortable with your image and you portray to other people? If you're okay with it, then that's your own stuff now. Hiyo ni mambo yako kushughulika. Mambo watu wengine hawana any say in how you dress. Although it depends, kuna themes pia. For example, tunaenda pahali and then there's a certain theme. Huwezi kuwa mmeambiwa mnavaa black alafu kuja na blue.
True.
That's also a part of fashion. Like fashion also has themes. If you go to galas and nini, mkona themes zenye mnafaa kuvaa. So adapting to whatever theme yenye umepewa, that's when now judging inaweza sema inaweza come into play, because tulisema mvae black, mbona umevaa blue? Tulisema mvae hivi, mbona umevaa hivi?
Yeah, Coming up to my last question, the last point of discussion. Do you have any specific fashion creator that you watch or follow? Ama where you just find your own outfits, you make your own outfits, you style them yourself? Because me personally, as much as I also look for inspos on social media, I try to work with what I have to come up with outfits, and they come out good.
Well, of course, nimefollow so many. Mi napenda sana kwanza Kenyan. Nini. If it's Kenyan na you're trying to build something, umeshani capture. So kuna different Kenyan brands zenye zina come up. Ninajua Regalia, sijui kunajua Regalia. There's Regalia, I know Makasi Studios. Na through social media again, at least this time sasa tunaweza ona the process, how it's made. We don't know how Gucci made their clothes, ama how Louis Vuitton make their own products. Lakini sasa hivi social media, especially how when you wanna come up, you see wanakuambia from penye wametoa materials, wanakuonyesha factory,
they take you through the creative process.
Yeah. So kuna kadhaa wenye niko into especially in Kenya. Na mi uko proud sana nikiona, I don't know why hiyo kitu ni bamba nikifeel, like we might have our own type of international like brand
that came from Kenya,
ama hata Africa.
That's a good vision, and I hope your brand actually gets to that point. That is it. That is all I have for you today. I hope that for the listeners and for those who are watching on our YouTube channel, we'll be able to get something from this podcast. We'll be able to get the fashion tricks, and I hope that you've been able to come up with something after listening. It has been me, Stephen Kariuki. Thank you for watching.